Hey guys, this is a very random video. I'm actually just sitting down on my cushion to meditate. As you see, I'm about to go to sleep right now. But I just got off the phone with my girlfriend, and I wanted to make a short video sharing the amazing discovery of real love and real romantic relationship. I want this video to hopefully to inspire someone who is just wanting to be in love, just wanting to have someone to connect with at a deep level, to share intimately, have beautiful moments together. And the other day, I don't know what happened. I was just doing a Google search about some question about what to do if other guys try to like pick up your girlfriend or something. And I ended up at this message board where a lot of people were giving advice to this other guy about his girlfriend or something. And as I was reading these comments, a lot of guys were talking about how they don't trust their girlfriends, and they're trying to game other girls so they stay in check, and all these games and all this stuff. And it just reminded me of the world that I used to live in and the world that I'm living in now. And I just want this message to inspire you. If you are someone like me who have this had this deep desire to be in love without the bullshit and the games and the all the shit that may go with the egoic relationship. You know what I'm talking about, right? Where, like the games girls play, the lies, all those stuff, like yuck, you know? And it's amazing because I didn't know if I didn't know for sure if I'm ever gonna have this relationship of total connection and total attraction, and just having someone to really laugh with and feel happy because you feel she is attractive enough for you, and all these things. And it happened. So that's the whole point, is that there is such a thing as possible. And the first message is that there is such a thing possible. So the soulmates, a lot of people say, is it, do I believe in soulmate, do I not? If you want to be in love with your soulmate, you have to first start believing in it. And the way I did, I just said, sure, I believe in soulmates, and now I believe I'm dating my soulmates and I'm going to marry her. So I think we decide what we are going to create in our life. So if we choose to say I believe it, it believes it, and that's it. That doesn't mean we don't doubt the concept. We can doubt that if it's real, but I think we make the decision whether we choose to believe it or not. The other point I want to make is how it happened for me. Is I had to get to a place that I had to get to a place of self honesty. And in my self honesty, I knew that the highest version of Sean was someone who was not going to watch porn, was going to not masturbate, was going to have self control, and was going to be someone who is successful enough to have a girlfriend. And success for me didn't mean just money, but also having self control, having enthusiasm, having a good body, having a healthy body, having independence, etc. So I try to do that for myself, and it took me years, many years of failed efforts, until I did the 12 steps with the 12-step process to letting go of my addictions to pornography, to drinking, to smoking. And 2014, from I think April, no, um, I don't know, at the beginning of 2014, I stopped, and by the end of 2014, that's when I met my girlfriend. In the process, and this is a third point, I had to cut off all my previous connections to random girls. So there were girls that I was kind of just seeing here and there, just casual sex, and trying to feel fulfillment with having relationships like that, because I've thought that that's what I need to do to be cool. But every time I would be intimate with a girl that I didn't feel that love relationship for, it sucked because I felt so empty, so dead. So before I'm meeting my girlfriend, about 9 months before that or something like that, I completely cut off all contacts with all the girls, And I just literally broke up with them. I just said, you know what, with all the respect, but I'm just not interested in this kind of relationship anymore. And to be honest, it was really hard for me because some Saturday nights and Friday nights I felt so lonely, and I felt so turned on and sexually frustrated. But my desire for real love was way more than my addiction of the previous to sex and all that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is you don't have to be as crazy and extreme as me. I'm just saying you have to follow what you feel in your heart you need to do to get to there. If in your mind the highest version of yourself is someone who doesn't masturbate, doesn't watch porn, doesn't sleep around to meet your highest ideal woman, then you need to follow your own intuition. And that was my intuition. So I hope this video inspires you to know, one, that there is such a thing as real love. Two, that what was the second thing? That in order for me to get there, I had to let go of all my own addictions, such as drinking, drugs, porn. And three, I had to also make a sacrifice of letting go of all my past relationship with the girls that I didn't feel that connection, the girls that I was just settling to be with, just to prove to myself that I'm good enough, or I'm cool enough, or to try to fill my fun time with a girl. But later, when I gave that addiction up, I literally, if you would ask me what do you do for fun, I would just say nothing. I just exercise. I go to coffee shops. I read books, and I get my business, growing my business. That's my fun. But now I'm with a woman that I absolutely love, who is just fun, attractive. We have an incredible, amazing time together. We literally laugh our asses off. And we are just about to travel to Bali, traveling the world together. We're in the same business together. And we are just so connected on every level, and it's been over 9 months, and it's only getting better. So I just want this to be an inspiration to you. If you're lonely right now, realize that the sooner you face your struggle, the sooner you face your fears and addictions, the sooner you're gonna meet that person. And to be honest, this year I'm making more money than I've ever made in my entire life. I've had more success. I've launched a few products. I have a lot of coaching students. I have had the most success I've had my entire life in terms of worldly success. But nothing I have is even close as how much fun me and my girlfriend have together. Because it's just so fun, because we are human beings to have a fun relationship and a loving relationship. It's not always easy. There's a lot of moments for us to grow together because we are two different personalities. We have our own opinions. We come into disagreements and things, or I call it areas to growth. We show each other our shortcomings to grow together. And it's hard sometimes to be faced with our egos. So we have tough times, and we had to go through a lot of things to grow together. But honestly, the tough times is not tough in the terms of painful, disastrous, miserable. It's just scary. It's scary to trust someone with all your heart when they have all the power to crush you if they want to. It's scary to admit that you realize that you're acting out of fear, and you're being controlling. It's scary to face those things. So the hard part of our relationship is not so much that maybe she does things that I don't agree with or I don't like. The hard part is me having to face myself when I'm not being loving, having to face my own insecurities, when I feel fearful of losing her, when I feel selfish, all those things. But it's making me become more loving in my communications. It's helping me become a better person to my coaching students, to my family. It's changing my life and my relationship to life itself, being in love. That's what it's doing for me. And most importantly, I used to be very spontaneous. I still am very enthusiastic, spontaneous, high energy. But now with this love that we share, I find myself more grounded, meaning I'm planning more long term. I've been saving consistently, regularly for a while now. Just having a stability that I didn't have before. But because now I'm in love with someone that I really love, I can actually think like an adult more. Whereas before it was just about me. and where I want to live and what I want to do and blah 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 blah. And I find that when I think just for myself in those ways, I end up not being as stable, ending up going to all different places and not really reaching a major definite goal. So that's pretty much it. I hope you found this video useful. You may leave a message and I'll try to answer. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.